What we're looking at is actually how to become a master, gaining mastery in whatever you are doing. You want to become a master. It's essential that you become a master at whatever you are doing. Only the masters enjoy the best in their field. When you are not a master in anything, then you become one of the people on on the lower level, lower ladder of that area, that industry. It is important, it's expedient that you push yourself to be one of those who will be at the top in your field, in your area of operation. And I'm going to just give you a few tips that are essential for you to do that. And let me quickly point this out. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter either you are in a major city or you are in the urban area, you are in the rural area. It doesn't matter, really. What really is important is the fact that you are a master. If you're a master in whatever you are doing, people are going to look for you. A master caterer, a master chef, a master engineer, a master architect, or whatever it is. You know, it is only, if we apply the Pareto principle, it's only 20% of the people that really get 80% of the fat portion in any industry. And the reality is that the population is even lower than 20%, because the people who really get the best in any industry, most of the industry, are not so many. So at the top, there are a lot of spaces. At the bottom, there are limited spaces, because the bottom ladder of any industry is overcrowded. But the upper part, you have a lot of room, because there are fewer individuals in that terrain. So what you want to do in your own field, in your own industry, is to be one of those who operate at the upper part. You want to move yourself to the upper level and operate at the upper part of your field. And to do that, you need to have a drive to be a master at whatever you're doing. And so, what are the important things that you need to pay attention to? I think first, it's important that you learn to use your skill. Use your own skill. Whatever you have acquired as a skill, for some time we talk about the need for you to acquire skill. Whatever skill that you have acquired, in whatever area you have translated your God-given potentials, if you have translated it into skill, you've got to apply it. Listen, nobody pays you when you have not really applied yourself. So you've got to apply yourself. Bring yourself out. Use your skill to bring yourself out to the outer domain and do something. Do something with your life. Do something with your talent. Do something with your ability. Just make something happen. All right? Now, that way, the world sees you as someone who is making contribution. So if you are skillful, if it's that you are applying your skill, using your skill, and you are doing it very well in such a way that it calls for attention, more people pay attention to you. That's only when they can know if you are good or not. If you are not doing anything, if you are not applying yourself, who knows if you are good? If you have not made any effort to do anything, nobody knows if you are good at it or not. So you want to make effort to do something that people will see and be able to appreciate that you're doing something, that you're good at something. Number two, use your imagination to be innovative. Yeah, you might have learned how to do something a particular way, but you can introduce a different dimension, introduce a different style. You can be better than the people who taught you. You can do it in a more systematic way than those whom you learned from. Whichever way, just make sure that you use your imagination. Be creative at what you are doing. Those who become masters in their industry, they are creative people. They are people who have a way of adding new values into what you're doing. They add new insight, new approach, new technology. Find a new way to get things done. Otherwise, you will just be dead. So do things differently. Make new effort. Make new approaches. Just do something differently. Don't be stereotypic. Don't just be in one unidirectional. Don't just be on one spot. Make sure that you are doing something that is new on a consistent basis, coming in with new insight, new dimensions, new approaches. And lastly, be diligent. Yeah, be diligent. Tell yourself that I'm going to give in my best. You are, you know, our lacking diligence to smart hard work. You are smartly working hard. You are applying yourself, and then you're doing it on a consistent basis. You are applying yourself on a consistent basis. You are making yourself to do what you need to do when you need to do it. And you're putting in your best in what you are doing. Only those who are diligent will actually become notable, because it takes a lot of consistent effort, good effort over a period of time to stand out. If you do not apply consistent good effort over a period of time, you may not stand out. You may just even out among the congregation, among the populace. But when you apply consistent good effort, then you stand out. And I want to encourage you, don't forget to keep sharpening the saw. That's what I call continuous improvement. Keep improving. You have learned, you are good in one area, but don't stay there, because the world is changing. We live in a fast changing world. And if you do not learn to consistently change with the trend all the time, you may actually be stuck in your old fashion and old way of doing things. I hope this helps you. And I trust God that God will help you to become your best. Till I come your way again, my name remains Shegun Tuebo. Keep shining.